Hi there, Lowell over to the province. This is a video edition of the fifth quarter Saturday afternoon from Mosaic Stadium, Taylor Field, Regina, Saskatchewan, where the Lions and the Saskatchewan Roughriders will finally meet in a CFL game. First time ever this year, and we're already in week 13. The Lions have just come and gone here, done a brief walk through. They had about 40 supporters on a charter flight which left Vancouver this morning, and they got a good look around at the home of the 2013 Grey Cup, and seem to be pretty confident bunch, the Lions are, even though of course Travis Lulay will not play. He's here, going to help the quarterbacks who will be in the lineup. Lulay on the 46-man roster, interestingly enough, not put on the injured list, probably more of a bookkeeping move if anything else. But one other bookkeeping move that did take place for the Lions today, the club crushed Julius Williams, the defensive lineman who really never panned out at any point at all this year. It was really one of the Lions' really bigger failings, I think, in free agency in a long time. And the Lions just have too many defensive linemen to keep Julius around, and Wally Buono saying, you know what, that's on him. He made the error and is at least willing to own up to it. The Riders were out here earlier this morning. Not much new to report there. Of course, lots of talk about G. Roy Simon, as you'd expect. But he will not be the primary receiver, hasn't been all year. Weston Dressler draws back into the lineup, and that's, I think, one of the most noteworthy changes for Saskatchewan. They will not have Ben Heenan, their very fine second-year right tackle, and that will affect their running game, no question about it. Corey Sheet's not going to play as well. Chris Garrett, the guy who played against the Lions in the 2011 Grey Cup for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, their starting tailback, he gets in, and I think because I think it'll probably mean that the Riders will try and run the ball as effectively as they have all year. They were sort of had to get away from it when Sheets went down in that game last week against Toronto, in which the Riders fell from the ranks of the unbeaten at home when they lost 31-29 to Toronto. So the stage is set. The Lions finally get to play the team that they've been chasing all year. If they win, they climb into a second-place tie. If they don't, they're 4 points back with 2 meetings against Saskatchewan to go, and really what would be a tough climb to get a home playoff date. This is the game that the Lions need. We'll see if they've got enough. With a new starting quarterback, Thomas DeMarco gets the call. He'll alternate, he'll rotate. Mike Benevides says there's not a lot of structure into what they do, other than the fact that DeMarco will start and will come in and out of the lineup on Sunday. That's the story from Regina. More, we want to talk about it. The fifth quarter, we'll be doing our weekly live chat. We're going to have it at 11 o'clock at theprovince.com and provincesports.com. Come on by and have your questions ready, and we can talk some Lions football. From Regina, Lowell Howards to the Province.